Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is going to be another mod video. This one is going to be for the Terminus mod, or Terminus Kingdom mod. This basically relocates starting positions for a lot of factions. It adds a couple factions in it as well, one of them being the Mongol Empire. So I will go into the campaign map for them. Everybody else I will leave because they're pretty much the same, but they have different starting positions. This is paired with the Imperium Praetoria mod, so basically the units you get in that one, which I've covered before. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link in the description and obviously a card in the video, so you can go watch that one. And basically it's got the units from that mod integrated with this, so Menace Krieg and the Terminus guy, I think his name's actually Terminus as well, he created this mod, obviously collaborating for this one, which is good because Menace Krieg is a good modder and this seems to be pretty cool as well. So with this we've got a couple of new factions if you fancy trying them out, and obviously we've got the starting locations changed a little bit for some of the previous factions, so I'll go through all of them first and then I'll go to the campaign map. We've got the Picts, which obviously start in Scotland, and nothing has changed with them. Eberdanians have got now Wales and Ireland itself. The Caledonians have got York and the other settlements, so they've got two settlements now compared to the Romans actually having that settlement. What you'll notice is the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire have only got a couple settlements due to these other kingdoms getting more, which you'll see in a minute. So as you can see, the Lombards have got a kingdom here. Anglo-Saxons, they've obviously got a few settlements and some stuff in England as well. Franks have got Belgium, Holland and Normandy in France. Alemans, pretty much the same, maybe like one extra settlement. Burgundians, obviously France, probably a little bit of Germany as well. We've got the Great Migrators, Ostrogoth Kingdom, which are going to be the Balkans, I'd say that is. Alans, which is the southern tip of Spain. Swabians, which is the northwest of Spain. Vandals, same as the last Roman campaign actually, these ones. Swabians are in the same spot, and the Vandals obviously got Africa and Sardinia, Sicily, all that kind of stuff. Visigoths have got a huge swathe of southern France and Spain, which was again obviously historical. Now we go to Nomadic Tribes. We've got the Huns, and we've got the very interesting one. I don't think there's any particular units for them, but we'll see once we go on the campaign map. We have the Mongol Empire, which is obviously way in the east, kind of like where Bactria is in Rome 2, I assume that is. We'll see when we get there. And now this is the interesting part. Like I said before, obviously normally in the campaign, Eastern Roman Empire, the Western Roman Empire have massive swathes of land, and it's a bit boring in the sense of starting positions, because obviously now we can have other smaller or medium-sized factions at the beginning who can maybe expand, become powerful, or we can have other factions come in and take out the rest. I don't know what they start off with army stacks and stuff, but I assume they may have a couple extra due to them having a smaller kingdom. So this is the Eastern Roman Empire, which have Constantinople, and obviously the Western Roman Empire have Rome. And then we've got the Eastern Tribes. We've got the Persian Empire, which is basically an add-on to what Sassanids are, but obviously they move all the way into Turkey as well. You know, typical Persian Empire. And then we've got the Axum, which is a normal faction anyways, but this is their kingdom. They've probably got an extra settlement in Saudi Arabia. I think they normally just start off with this in the game. And this is just normal. They haven't changed at all. The Geats have got the same start, so have the Danes, and so have the Utes. So we are going to go on a campaign map to see what the Mongols are. I'm not going to bother with the rest, but I will leave in the description below the link for this mod if you fancy it. Give it a try. It's good for starting positions. Obviously with some of these mods that I've been detailing recently, they're probably not as good as they could be because there's not been unit packs or unit mods that have come out so far. People are probably still doing them. You can obviously run this with Radius and stuff like that, but to be honest, I don't usually use overhaul mods like that. I'd rather just have the odd thing and then a unit pack to add with it. So obviously they're not just like basic vanilla troops and stuff like that. Okay, I'm just going to go to the campaign map for the Mongol Empire. Okay, so you actually start off with famine with the Mongol Empire, as you can see here. Let's see what family tree is first. Okay. He can seek a wife and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see what we got as army stacks go. I think you actually start off with a settlement. Is that correct? Yeah, you actually start off with a settlement. So obviously we'd do food for that. And okay, these areas are desolate though. Maybe because they've come along and like nuked them and stuff. Let's see where we are on the campaign map. Yeah, so you do start off with Bactria really. Huns further up. Let's see what troops we've got. Like I said, I doubt there's going to be anything different. Yeah, steppe tribes people, steppe bows. Oh, sorry, that's the Sibirs. But these are basically the Huns at the moment, as you can see. So don't expect anything really different from that. But obviously, these things might get added over time, and I hope to God they do. This is what I'm saying. These mods are good for what they are, but at the same time, you really need to have unit mods to help you out, really. But we can maybe take on the Sibirs or attack them. But yeah, don't expect too much from it. But I think overall for starting position mods and stuff like that, it gives it a bit more flavour. There's a couple of extra factions in there and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, until there is unit mods, which I will cover once they are released, then maybe wait for this one. They probably will add some stuff into it over time. This is just like, you know, been out for a week or so. So these things they will work on. So bear that in mind. Just keep checking the mod page and then see what if they add to it. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next mod impressions. Bye bye.